Hello everybody and welcome to my second dev diary video of the game I'm working on called One More Day. And in this video I've just going to show some more of the work I've done on the inventory system, which is a crucial part of the game and how it's going to play. So unfortunately there won't be too much eye candy or anything like that. I've not done really anything on levels or stuff like that, although I've added a couple of item models and stuff like that, basic little things. So let me go through what's new anyway and what's changed. So I'm just gonna start the game up. Okay, so just in this little test saying that I'm using here to test out the inventory and stuff like that. One of the new things added since the last video is the HUD down the bottom left, so you can see your stats and the items that you have in your hands. And if you press the inventory screen, it's pretty much the same, but I've added a glow to the outside of the backpack and the guys, so that if you're in the dark area like over here, you can actually still see it, whereas before it was kind of hard to see. And it's the same on the HUD. The guy down in the bottom left there has kind of a little, so you can always kind of see it clearly. So that was one of the first changes I I did. Next up, I've added in some new items, so let me go through them. So I've added in backpack items. So at the moment, for example, you'll start probably with like a small backpack which has 9 slots for items to carry. But you can pick up and find new backpacks in the levels and stuff like that. So there's 2 at the moment. I don't think there'll be any more than 2, but so we've got a big backpack here and we've got a medium backpack. So if I actually use the medium backpack first, you'll see it adds an extra 3 slots, and then so that if you find that, you're gonna be able to carry more items in the game. And if you find a big one, you'll have the maximum 15 slots. So I think that's enough slots, but you probably won't know till the game's kind of more fleshed out or whatever. But so at the moment, that's one of the new item types, is a backpack. I've integrated the well, let me go over here first. Okay, so we had poison in it before, and we had water bottles and stuff like that. So I've got 1 bottle of poison here, and I'll pick up a bottle of water as well. This item here, this is the bottle of poison, so I'll just store that out of the way. But I've added a new special effect using some post effects, and if you get sick now, so if I drink the poison, you'll see the guy kind of gets all woozy and disorientated, and you also walk slower. So that kind of lasts a little, I don't know, about 20 seconds or so, that kind of effect, and you're still sick. It'll go away and you can carry on as normal, but you're still sick, so that effect will repeat every few minutes or so, and every time it repeats, you're going to lose a little bit of hunger and water while you're sick. So what you got to do is you got to find some medicine. So I've added some medicine bottles here. By the way, there's some items I've added that are from the workshop and stuff, such as these, and there's some items I've created myself, such as this flashlight, which is took me feckin' ages in Blender, learning from scratch pretty much, but got there in the end. So what was I going to do again? Yeah, so the guy is sick now. I could wait around, and after a while that sickness thing will repeat, but just to kind of force it to happen again, I'm just going to take another swig of the poison bottle. So I'm going to drink that again, and straight away that's not good. So to show you the medicine working, I'm just going to take a tablet of medicine, and boom, straight away you're feeling better again. Okay, it's a bit sudden, but it does the job. So that's medicine and sickness kind of added in. So I'm just going to store them away from the moment. By the way, there's a certain amount of tablets and pills or whatever in each bottle, and there's a certain amount of drinks in each bottle, and it can vary depending on how they're put into the placed in the scene or whatever. So Next thing up is the flashlight. So I'm going to pick up the flashlight, and because it's in the left hand, I can use that with the left mouse button. But it's saying down the bottom, if you can see it there, go over here, it's a bit darker, the batteries are dead, so it's not working. So that means, great, I've got a nice flashlight but I can't use it, so I've got to go find some batteries. So luckily enough, I've got a crate of batteries here, so I'm just going to search this crate, and I've found some batteries. Now, one of the new features I've added is the ability to kind of use items in one hand with an item in the other hand. So for example, if you've got batteries in one hand and you've got the torch in the other hand, if you click on the batteries, it adds them to the torch. So now you can see it says a working flashlight. So if I use the flashlight now with the left mouse button, you can see it's working, and then batteries will drain over time. The more you switch it on or off, or just the longer you have it on, it kind of drains it. So you can also activate it by clicking it here as well. Not that that's much use, but you can do it anyway. Now see, the batteries are dead again. So again, there's not a lot of capacity because I'm just testing it, so I'll probably make it last a bit longer. But again, I can add the batteries with the right mouse button here, put them into the torch, and then the torch is working. So that's something new that's added. This is just a crate of pills as well, and then the next item is weapons. So I've added a gun here, and if I pick up the gun, it automatically puts it into your left hand, or well, the left slot, so that it's tied to the left mouse button, because I think weapons should always be tied to the primary mouse button, the left mouse button. So I can shoot now with the left mouse button, and I can use the flashlight with the right mouse button. Now if I use up all the ammo that's in the gun, just reload it. This gun has 2 clips worth, and there you go, it's empty now. I'm sorry I can't have the sound recording at the same time as I'm doing talking, because the video recording thing doesn't allow it, unfortunately. But it's clicking away there and there's no ammo. So what I'm going to do is, I have a box of ammo here, so I'm just going to get the torch out of my hand for the moment, put that away, and if I search in the box, I found a box of ammo. So if I just look in the inventory, it says ammo. I'll probably have different ammo types and things like that, but for now there's just the one gun and the one ammo type, and it just kind of works. But this box here has 30 rounds in it, and I've no ammo at all kind of in the gun, and it's kind of assumed that you have a few clips and the clips are empty. So when you find a box of ammo, it loads in the ammo into the clips. So if I click on this, you can see now it's gone down to 6 rounds, which means those 24 rounds have gone from the box and into your kind of clips for the gun. So if I go back and reload the gun now, I can reload it, and I actually have 24 rounds of ammunition ready to go, and I can just fire it off, reload, fire it off, reload, just burn up all the rounds. Now the gun's empty again, so I've used up 24 rounds that I loaded in. So once your clips are out, you're going to have to reload your clips up with ammo boxes that you find. So there's only 6 rounds left in this box, so I'm going to use that, and now it's empty. So I can just drop that. You can hold on to empty stuff if you want. I'm not sure if there'd be any use to that, but most likely you'll want to drop it. I could have it dropping automatically, but I kind of think it's fun that it's kind of manually done, so it just feels more kind of like interactive and tactile and stuff like that. The fact that the box is empty, right, let's drop that and get rid of it. So anyway, those last 6 rounds have gone into the gun, so I can reload them in. Well, not gone into the gun, they went into the clips. So you're kind of assuming that you kind of have a few clips in your pocket or on a belt, and you're kind of loading those clips up with bullets. There's no kind of visualization to that. At some stage I might kind of add something like that, but and I'm debating whether or not like you could have maybe different clips and things like that, amounts of clips and fine clips, but I don't want to get too kind of bogged down on it too much. So for the moment that's how it works anyway, and that is pretty much all the new kind of stuff I've added in. and you can see our water is going down there now. Again, for the moment that might be too quick, but it's just to kind of balance it. So I'll drink, these are bottles of wine, which isn't the best if you're thirsty, but anyway, this guy likes his wine, what can I say? And that's it. Nothing else really to show off at the moment, unfortunately. I hadn't had any time to do any mapping or creating scenes or stuff, but hopefully that will come next now that I have all this kind of working. Alright, so there you go. Bye bye.